2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome to 2K Sports for a payday.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. In the corner, Winslow with it. Kicks it to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. Here's Holiday. Pass to Favors. Misses from close range.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And that one's good. Morant.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Here's Ball. Pass to Williamson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Just 5 to shoot. Brooks from outside. Favors with the rebound. One-on-one fast break. Holiday gets the bucket.
Drew does it how it's supposed to be done. Changes ends quickly, puts himself in the right position to finish.
Winslow finds Jackson. Ball against Valanciunas. It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Valanciunas. Morant's got 6 points.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And Holiday, here we go. The Grizzlies pull it in. Passes it to Winslow. And that one's good. Morant. He's got 8.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now, here's Ball. It's good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Brooks, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Morant with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Ingram up top, covered by Winslow. The putback, it's good on the putback.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
Brooks outside. Pass to Valanciunas. He kicks to Winslow. Back to Valanciunas. Morant outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. Memphis moving that ball around.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 5. The drive by Williamson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Now, here's Clark. Jones, no luck. Here's Ball. Comes up empty down low.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Brandon Clark. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for. Okafor is checked in for Nicolo Melton. He's perfect from the line this time. Pelicans trail by 6. The pass to Hayes. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Hayes. Pass to Redick. 6 to shoot. Makes it off the glass.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Clark, the pass to Melton. There's the dish to Jones. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Shoots from 14, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Stolen away. And it's Memphis on the break. Melton's shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Melton passes to Clark. Jones, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Jackson down low. Count that bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jones, the pass to Gutteridge. Back to Jones, taken away by Hayes. Now here's Redick. He's covered closely. Hart kicks to Okafor. Another shot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Betteridge, the pass to Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Melly. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Ball penetrating, and that one drops for him. Ball's got 7 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Clark kicks to Morant. He dishes it to Jackson. Out to Brooks. The shot feeds it to Jackson. Winslow wide open. He fires. No good on the three. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And they take the lead. Williamson's got the lead up to 2 now for New Orleans.
So fast in the open court, I say Zion is the ultimate fast break option.
Pass to Winslow. Inside. Clark with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Holiday goes in. Down low. Five on the clock. Three-pointer. And it's Melly missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Winslow dishes to Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
New Orleans making a switch here. Favors is checked in. Valanciunas is checked in for Memphis. Holiday gets the bucket.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
To the paint. Ingram with the steal. And up the floor again for New Orleans. Running the court. Here's Holiday. Can't hit from in close. Here's Morant. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Valanciunas. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the dunk by Williamson.
The defense can't stop a force like Zion. Once he's airborne, the slam is almost inevitable.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
Here's Ball. After the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. It's stolen by Valanciunas. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram outside to the inside. Ball. Williamson. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Holiday gets the bucket.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Jackson kicks to Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Morant with it. Favors picks him up. Here's Valanciunas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up. For Memphis, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. He gets it in there.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And stolen by Williamson. Okafor kicks to Redick. Good on the shot.
Redick is just a thorough scorer. He looks calm and collected, rising up from any place on the court.
Right wing. Gutteridge, the pass to Melton. Back to Anderson. Outside, Jones. Here's Valanciunas. Memphis moving it around. From downtown, Jones, no luck. Gutteridge, the pass to Jones. 5 to shoot. Anderson dishes to Valanciunas. Off on the layup. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Okafor with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. So for the Pelicans, Hayes comes in for Okafor. And it's Nicolo Melli in for Williamson. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Clark's checked in.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Melton. The Pelicans make their last shot. Back to Jones. Over to the left wing. And another miss by Memphis.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Hart the pass to Melli. Hayes trying to break free. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hart's got 8 here in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The kick out to Anderson. Jones for 3. Again, the miss by Jones.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Melton passes to Clark. Outside, Jones. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Clark. Trying to get something going. And a lot of contact on that one. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got it.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Ingram outside. Here's Melly. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And finished off by Morant.
Love that effort from Ja Morant. He doesn't want to just start fast breaks. He wants to finish them.
Ball against Morant. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Brooks. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Holiday looking for an opening. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. The Grizzlies also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. Stolen by Jackson. The drive by Brooks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Here's Favors. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And that one falls for Brooks.
You know, one of those second-round picks who looks like he'll be in this league a long time. That's Dillon Brooks.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. On the wing, Brooks, guarded by Holiday. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. The feed to Brooks. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Memphis.
Ingram dishes the ball. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
And finished off by Morant.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
No good from Valanciunas. Pelicans leading by 8. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
When Holiday's feeling good, he causes plenty of these, able to power through contact and finish.
Ingram with the steal. To the middle. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. That's good from Holiday.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level. I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here is Ball. Down low. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ingram's got his first bucket in this one.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pelicans.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jrue Holiday.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success. He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Outside, Ball. Now the pass to Ingram. Fires the three. They get it again. Kicks it out to Williamson. No good from outside. Williamson against Brooks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
And both free throws good for Brooks. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Moore outside. The three. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
for the land of the...
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And it's Memphis on the break. Winslow's running. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Here's Jackson. Feeds it to Brooks. Back to Jackson. To the inside. Morant kicks to Brooks. Clock at 4. Here's Jackson. And that one hits back iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss. And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Oh, Vucevic in position. That shot missing.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. The feed to Fournier. Jackson against Gordon. Stolen by Winslow. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Jackson's got the ball. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
Fultz with the ball. High post Vucevic. Fultz finds Vucevic. Isaac against Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Winslow, the pass to Morant. Now here's Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Now Winslow. Inside. No good from Valanciunas.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Isaac. Here's Fultz. It's tipped. Passes it to Morant. Jackson kicks to Morant. Gordon against Jackson. He feeds it to Winslow. The pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Vucevic. No good from Valanciunas. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Rebounded by Jackson. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fultz against Morant. 14 feet away. That one wide left. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Jackson passes to Brooks. Now here's Valanciunas. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Here's Fournier, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Fultz. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Both teams will make substitutions. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Shot clock at 6. The Magic again can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Here's Augustine, and he lays it straight in. Gutteridge for the pass to Jones. Inside. Here's Anderson, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter, they've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jones. Clark is out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard position.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here's Augustine. Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis. Orlando moving the ball around to the left wing. And again, Memphis running the court in transition. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Pass to Gutteridge. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the contest. Here are the Magic now. Here's Augustine. Pass to Bamba. Back to Augustine. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
And yes, it's good. Anderson's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. And a change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Justin Winslow in for DeAnthony Melton.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning,
You could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Fultz dishes to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And with a monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Memphis.
Winslow finds Clark, trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Morant outside. Passes to Clark. Jackson trying to break free. No good from Clark.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
It's deflected. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And then Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Jackson.
Well, I'd like to see Evan Fournier focusing on the defensive end. He's got the potential to get better there.
Gordon goes in. Good. Gordon's got 6.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
34 seconds left to play here in the half. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Winslow, the pass to Morant. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. The Magic trail by 13. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Lob pass to Gordon, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Valanciunas. That shot is off. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And so
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They have a 13-point lead. And Shaq. That's all for now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, that's a grown man move right there. Jonas Valanciunas, there was nothing gentle about that one.
Outside Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Morant surveying the D. Jackson passes to Brooks. Misses in close.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Fournier gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Winslow with it. Isaac picks him up. Morant kicks to Winslow. Memphis moving that ball around. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Gordon. And the layup falls. Gordon's got 12.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Winslow up top. He's covered by Isaac. Brooks against Gordon. Feeds to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. It's a 13-point game. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Here's Fultz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Gordon. Terrence Ross is checked in for Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Fournier.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
Anderson right side, trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Ross in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. Memphis leading by 11.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Jones over to help. Bamba dishes to Ross. Fires for 3. And that one is off. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Clark kicks to Jones. And Bamba pulls it down. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Throws it up high, and the dunk by Bamba.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Melton passes to Clark. Out left to the wing. Kicks it to Anderson. To the inside. The layup off target. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Fultz. And the lead is down inside single digits. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Yep, it counts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Carter Williams. Bamba's got 6.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
And so it's Memphis in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Clock at 6. Augustine with it. Jones covering. Takes the 13-footer. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
Jones, no one around him. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Anderson finds Jones. Back to Anderson. Memphis moving that ball around. There's the pass to Clark. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. It's good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Rutteridge for the pass to Clark. And here's Jones. Stolen by Bamba. Augustine with it. Jones covering. Ahead. No good from Ross. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Anderson. Brooks checked in for Milton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Evan Fournier comes in for DJ Augustine. 4 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ross kicks to Fournier. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. The feed to Vucevic. Good, nice job down low.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Out to Morant. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Morant against Ross. And that one's good, Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Ross dishes to Gordon. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Gordon. Memphis leading by 6. Jumps up and finished off by Morant.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
Ross passes to Vucevic. Pulls up on the wing. That one a little long.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Morant outside. Out to the wing. And stolen by Fournier. Bob pass to Gordon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Stolen by Gordon.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. On up the court. And the call on the shot. It sends it. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jackson kicks to Brooks. Dishes to Morant. Here's Valanciunas. The Grizzlies with another miss. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Well, the seasoned pro, no letting the defense impede his progress in a clutch moment. Nice.
Here's Gutterich. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
So a close game sees Memphis take. during a gorgeous sunset. We are near.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Gordon. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Holiday. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now here's Fultz. Keeps it alive, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Orlando moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Isaac. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Persistence pays. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Holiday, and the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gordon. Lets it go from 11. Derek Favors with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
And finished off by Fultz.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Fultz against Ball. Williamson trying to free himself up. He gets that one.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Here's Ball. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Ball. Here's Favors. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Vucevic. Magic leading by 3. Pass to Fultz. 1:32 left to play in the first. Fournier for 3. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Back to Fournier. And stolen by Favors. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it.
Orlando, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Fultz against Ball. Here's Vucevic. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And then Favors with the dunk.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Fournier. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fournier's got 5.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Favors. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Fournier in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. That's now 8 points for Evan Fournier. Here's Holiday. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Well, man, a big-time effort for Evan Fournier, providing a... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Terrence Ross is out there with Ennis. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Augustine in at the 1 spot. Here's Augustine. The Pelicans make their last shot. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Orlando, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And the technical free throw is good. Carter-Williams with it. Back to Ross. Passes it to Carter-Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bamba. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bamba's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. Well, for New Orleans, shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Jackson outside for Redick. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The pass to Ross. Back to Augustine. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Hart. Missed inside.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And it's Ennis that time on the assist by Augustine.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Here's Melly. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Magic leading by 8.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
And the Pelicans with possession here. The Magic hitting the bucket to end the run. And it's Melly missing. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Down low. Up top, Bamba. Augustine, that's good. And it's a 12-point Magic lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Jackson against Carter-Williams. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the right wing. Back to Augustine. Inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Hart the pass to Hayes. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Ennis. Carter Williams kicks to Augustine. Feeds it to Bamba. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Okafor's checked in. Pelicans trail by 14. Pass to Melly. Back to Hart. To the inside to stop the drought. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
So for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. New Orleans also making some changes. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Here's Bamba. From outside off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Magic leading by 12. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here is Bamba. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Vucevic.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Here's Melly. Ball feeling it out a bit. It's hauled in by the Magic. And so it's the Orlando Magic.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, Evan Fournier was the man in the first. He had 8 points, 2. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Fournier gets a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. Williamson in the post. He's guarded by Fournier. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Williamson. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league. That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Fournier passes to Gordon. He dishes it to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
Pelicans trail by 10. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Out to Ingram. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Ingram's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Pass to Fournier. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Fultz finds Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 11 points for Evan Fournier.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And a slam dunk by Favors.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
Here's Vucevic. The Pelicans make their last shot.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
For the Magic, James Ennis, he'll check in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Paul stays with it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Passes it to Ross. To the inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Ross. Vucevic has got 10.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
To the wing on the left. Hayes dishes to Okafor. Back to Hayes. Isaac against Okafor. There's the feed to Hayes. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. Got a hand on it.
Ball size and timing, really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Pelicans trail by 11. Ball, the pass to Hayes. Okafor against Ross, and it's Okafor missing. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for the Magic. They've led by as many as 14 points. Count that one from Isaac.
Well, you look at Isaac. He's got a nice ability now to finish inside. Very impressive.
Ball kicks to Hayes. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Okafor's got his first basket.
Works that one inside nicely.
Augustine looking around. From the top of the key. No good off the back of the rim. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And it's Okafor missing. Orlando leading by 11. Ennis in the corner. And he banks in the layup. Ennis has got his second basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Orlando. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Carter Williams in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. Magic moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. No good on that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Inside, Hart. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
How about that? Reddick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime there.
Fultz, no good. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Pelicans trail by 9. Now here is Holiday. Here's Favors. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Williamson. Ingram passes to Favors. No stopping him there. Jams it in his... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
Pelicans trail by 11. It's Reddick on the wing. Favors can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Just 4 to shoot. Vucevic trying to get open, and the shot goes in from Fultz.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Down low. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Favors.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Outside Gordon. And the pass to Ross. Kicks it to Fournier. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Holiday against Fultz. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Fultz against Holiday. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pelicans trail by 11. Williamson outside. .114 left in the fourth. Fournier against Reddick. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. Ingram wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Even from distance now, Ingram is not afraid to pull the trigger. Just destroying the defense with his long ball.
Now Fultz dishes it to Gordon. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Isaac's checked in for Ross. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Lonzo Ball is checked in for J.J. Redick. Fournier against Ball. To the inside. Favors. And no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as many as 14 points.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
There's Ball with the 3. But they get it back. And Holiday kicks the ball. From outside the arc, connects from downtown.
Unflappable, even-keeled ball. Fantastic with his poise. I mean, this guy has future star, I think, written all over him.
So the Magic win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, The mighty Mississippi River carving it. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And stolen by Favors. And here they go. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. High post Favors. Stolen by Winslow. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Winslow. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. Inside. And stolen by Favors. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Valanciunas finds Winslow, and Memphis turns it over again. Here's Holiday. And so just over a minute and a half played. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
Back to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant. Bucket is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, even though Drew Holiday gets hit there, he finds a way to finish through the contact with that bucket.
Pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Winslow. Valanciunas with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have.
Now here's Ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 4, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Outside for Jackson, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for John Morant. Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Melton. 1:58 left in the first quarter. The kick out to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Melly passes to Reddick. To the left side wing. Stripped it away. Pushing it up. Melton, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Okafor. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Here's Melton. A shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Jackson. It's Reddick on the wing. And there's the pass to Hart to the wing right side. Here's Okafor. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Pelicans shooting their first free throw this game. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jones dishes to Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Hart kicks to Jackson. Hayes in the post. Outside Jackson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of one quarter of play, still. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jahlil Okafor. Then there's Jackson. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Hart in at the three. Here's Hart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the rejection by Jackson. Jones drives in, and that one is good. Jones has got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Hart, and there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Ball. Here's Favors. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Jackson. To the middle. Here's Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Grizzlies shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls for Brooks. And both free throws good for Brooks. Pelicans trail by 6. Ball up top. Covered by Winslow. Stolen by Brooks. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Derek Favors with the rebound. The Pelicans have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5.
I love these plays when Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
Here's Morant. Brooks outside. Morant finds Winslow. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Melly is checked in for Derek Favors. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brooks misses.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Pelicans trail by 4. Outside, Ball.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Williamson in the post. Jackson on him. And here's Holiday. He's got 8, 6 to shoot. Ball, the pass to Holiday.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Williamson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it's Williamson missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Brooks. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
1:37 left now here in the second. Here's Melly. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brooks misses. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
The BI has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually that metabolism's going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Jones, the pass to Melton. To the inside. And slam dunk by Clark.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Hart. Passes to Melly. Launches a 3. That shot off. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Melton. Lays it up off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Jackson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jones dishes to Anderson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to eat. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that should...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Now here's Favors. And Winslow pulls it down.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Williamson with the block.
Yeah, sometimes it's just as much fun watching Zion go up for a hard block as it is a hard dunk.
Here's Holiday. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Memphis leading. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting well. 50% from the floor. Ball against Valanciunas. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant dishes to Brooks. And the shot goes in. Brooks has got 6.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Inside. And they double up Jackson. And stolen by Favors. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Just such mobility from Zion, moving from one side to another. His force is an issue.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Now here's Valanciunas. Brooks kicks to Morant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor's checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Hayes. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 4. Over to the left wing. Here's Hart. Drops in the layup for 2.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jones looking for an opening. Out left to the wing. Here's Melton. And again, Memphis no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutteridge is checked in. Nelly is checked in for New Orleans. Redick with the 3. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Melton's shot is good.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Hart. Can't get it to fall. Memphis leading by 4. Clark the pass to Melton. Anderson right side. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jones finds Clark. Jones in the post, covered by Redick. And the basket by Jones.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
To the right side. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
So it's the Grizzlies now. 4-point game. To the left wing. Here's Gutteridge. And the three off target. The Pelicans have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Hayes. And the shot is good. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Anderson passes to Jones. Here's Clark. Just 3 on the clock. And it's good on the layup. Clark's got 9.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 4. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Favors. And it's Melly in at the 4-man position. Holiday against Clark. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut back down to 4 with the made basket from Drew Holiday.
Flawless pick and roll motion there, executed to perfection by Drew Holiday.
Jackson kicks to Brooks. Clark for 3. It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And Holiday, here we go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Yeah, defenders right now guessing as to how Drew Holiday is going to come at you. Offense showing up tonight for Drew.
Ball with it. Guarded now by Jackson for the finish. And Holiday throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And contact. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To take the lead, and it's good on the way in. Holiday's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Clark finds Winslow. Here's Jackson. Out to the wing. Clark right side. Clock at 4. Shoots the 3. Gutterich can't get it to go. New Orleans with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Back to Brooks. To the wing on the left. Winslow, the pass to Clark. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For New Orleans, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. Here's Favors. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
That's an enormous bucket from Winslow there. They needed that one.
1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Over to the wing. Melly passes to Favors. And the layup is good. Favors got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
and won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Memphis moving that ball around. Petterich, no good with the triple. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Ball with it. He dishes it to Favors. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're up by 6. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry said to his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. You may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Favors, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Pelicans lead by 10. Stolen by Ball. Now here's Ingram. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From deep. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Three-pointer. Brooks gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Outside Ball. From deep. Misses there. So New Orleans wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Fultz. To the paint. Isaac misses. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Here's Jackson after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Left side Jackson. Winslow against Isaac. Jackson kicks to Morant. He dishes it to Valanciunas. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Isaac passes to Vucevic. And it's Gordon missing. Isaac with the steal. Dishes it to Gordon. Back to Isaac. Stolen by Winslow. And Valanciunas penetrating. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Morant against Fultz. To the inside. Here's Isaac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Now here's Morant. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Up top, Morant. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Isaac. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Back to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. It's Morant with the drive. Not going to go that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Isaac passes to Gordon. Good on the bucket. The Grizzlies trail by 4. The pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Passes it to Winslow. He feeds it to Jackson. Back to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Jackson kicks to Winslow. Back to Jackson. Pass to Winslow. And it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Ross is checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz. And Memphis making a change here. Jackson misses.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Gordon.
In an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Orlando making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's James Ennison for Fournier. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks, and Jones subbed in for Morant. Here's Clark. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Magic.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
It's good from Gordon on the assist by Augustine. Gordon's got 9 points.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Orlando leading by 9. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Clark into the lane. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Melton. Down low. Here's Clark. Off target at the rim. And so it's Orlando in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Ennis out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Bamba in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Anderson against Bamba. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Magic leading by 9. Now here is Augustine. No points in the game yet for him. Fires from 18. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Gutteridge. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Augustine. Drains it from 17 feet out. Augustine's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between there.
And it's in there.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Jones against Augustine. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Nails it from the high post. Augustine's got his second basket of the game. Inside. Anderson dishes to Clark. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Ross. And the jam by Ross.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Out to Brooks. And the pass to Winslow. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. To the middle. Banked in off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Winslow against Fournier. Valanciunas passes to Winslow. Back to Valanciunas. Now the feed to Jackson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
There's 1:54 left in the second quarter.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Back to Brooks. And it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Michael Carter-Williams. Clock at 6. Poke loose. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Magic leading by 13. Now Fultz. Passes to Gordon. Now here's Isaac. And that one, good. Isaac's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Jackson finds Morant. Here's Valanciunas. There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Winslow. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Justice Winslow. Fultz against Morant. To the inside, Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Isaac's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Back to Clark, stolen by Gordon. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Anderson. Feeds to Valanciunas. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's Orlando with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now, all right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are dominating the scoring, leading by... And...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. 5 on the clock. Morant dishes to Valanciunas, and he gets the bucket. Valanciunas has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Memphis. Fultz with the ball. Shoots over Morant. Fultz, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Morant with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Fultz looking around. The pass to Fournier to the paint. Here's Isaac. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Valanciunas dishes to Winslow. Vucevic against Valanciunas. Out to Morant. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
So fast on defense, too. Fultz, high activity. That's what enables him to come away with steals.
On the wing, Isaac. Passes it to Gordon. Back to Isaac. Misses the step-back jump shot. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing by 19. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant passes to Valanciunas.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Ross for 3. Clark against Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bamba's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Right side Jones. Pass to Melton. Inside Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And he makes that one. Bamba's got his first points of the game.
And when you're open, Carter-Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Down low, here's Valanciunas. He can't get it to go. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Gordon trying to break loose. Here's Ross. Gordon against Clark. Outside for Carter-Williams. Second shot opportunity. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Outside, Jones. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
For Memphis, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter-Williams. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Augustine passes to Bamba. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Back to Augustine. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
30 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Anderson. He feeds it to Clark. Pass to Gutteridge. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ross passes to Vucevic. They get it back. Changes up. And he lays it up and in. And the Magic lead by 19.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
And so it's Orlando with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Orlando leading by 19. Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And there's the feed to Vucevic. And there it is for him.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Out to the right wing. Clark finds Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. To the inside. And it's Anderson that time on the assist from Jackson.
Well, thanks to Kyle Anderson's size advantage over most of his matchups, he's an effective interior scoring option.
It's Fournier on the wing. Off target with his 3.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And it's Morant missing. Magic shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
What blinding speed in the open floor. That's Fultz, especially dangerous in transition.
Vucevic against Jackson. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Morant right side. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And stolen by Fournier. Up the floor. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Back to Ross. Right side Fournier. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant kicks to Clark. Anderson passes to Morant. Now Jackson. Guarded by Fultz. Back to Morant. Left side Jackson. It's stolen by Fultz. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Morant. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Isaac. Knocked away. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Morant finds Brooks. Outside Jackson. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Morant against Fultz. Jackson misses. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Fultz up and in on the layup. Fultz has got 4 this quarter.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Here's Winslow. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Morant against Fultz. There's the dish to Vucevic. Takes the 3. No good. Shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jonathan Isaac.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Evan Fournier.
Well, defense tries to stop Morant's drive, but his nimbleness ensures he still gets to a good shot.
The first free throw is good. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. Josh Jackson's checked in for Winslow. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Back to Augustine. Stolen by Jackson. And that one's good. Morant.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Aminu finds Augustine. Ball's knocked loose, and so Orlando again turning it over.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
Memphis with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Allen dishes to Jang. Outside for Jackson. Outside, Jones. Three-pointer. Allen. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Augustine. Offline. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now here's Fultz. Over in the corner, Isaac. Ingram with the steal. To the paint. Here's Favors. Count that one.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Here's Ball. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Kicks it out to Williamson. Clock at 2. From deep three-point range. That one misses. And Orlando will come the other way. Isaac right side. And stolen by Williamson. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And Holiday throws it down.
Gets sloppy with the ball around Zion. He has the quick, powerful swipe to turn you over.
Fultz looking around. Ingram with the steal. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Fultz. And that one's good. Williamson.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Fultz, the pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Williamson. Holiday's got his second basket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now the pass to Isaac. Right side Fournier. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Fultz. Some solid defense from Ingram.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of this one. Free throw, good, Holiday.
Every day, Holiday can be relied upon to bring focus, energy, toughness, and he's a terrific competitor.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Now here's Ennis. Bamba kicks to Ennis. For 3, Ross. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And up the floor again for New Orleans. Running the court. Count that one. Holiday's got 8.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Holiday against Augustine. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is a tough kid. Holiday's fought through injuries. He's a physical player and a fearless player as well.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Carter Williams is checked in. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Top of the key, Isaac. Inside. Bamba kicks to Isaac. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And always seemingly under control is Isaac. Even when he gets roughed up, he just manages to complete the play.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 10. Jacks up a 3. It gets rebounded by Ennis. The Magic trail by 10. Over in the corner, Isaac feeds it to Bamba. Outside for Carter Williams. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And he's good on the second.
Man, they are just living at the line.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Isaac outside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Melly. Gets a hand on it, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Mohamed Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Michael Carter Williams. Then it's Ennis, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, MCW able to absorb contact much better these days than he has in the past.
Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jackson against Carter Williams. There's the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Hart, no good. Here's Bamba. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it goes down 2 points.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass, and Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
Here's Jackson. Bamba with the block. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Ross, that's good.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Okafor kicks to Hart. Pass to Melly. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to Melly. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Ennis. And Ennis slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Ross, that's good. Ross has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Jackson. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's the Magic's ball. They've outscored them 16 points to 2, not slowing down.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Melly. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's the break. Here's Carter Williams. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Okafor, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Orlando. For New Orleans, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Frank Jackson. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. And the basket by Gordon.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. It's a 5-point game. And slam dunk by Ingram.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Gordon. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The Pelicans shooting well. They're at 45%. The pass to Okafor. Back to Williamson. Okafor dishes to Hayes. Back to Okafor, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
For 3, Fournier, and the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Nice.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. The game plan did not work out for Orlando in the first quarter. They were searching for something. And that's...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. The shot missing. Good D by Williamson. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Pelicans trail by 3. Ball up top, guarded by Fultz. Favors trying to break free, and that one drops. Ball's got his first 2 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And finished off by Fultz.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
Here's Ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. A second chance effort. And the shot goes down. Williamson's got 6 points.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Fultz against Holiday. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. Once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless.
Fournier against Holiday. Here's Favors, and he converts the layup. Favors got his second bucket of the game to go.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Makes it off the glass. And the Magic lead by 3.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Ball. Good work there as it goes.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Outside Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Ball. Out to Ingram. Back to Favors. Second chance shot. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside Ball. 1:16 left in the third. Can't cash in from close range. Magic leading by 5. Here's Isaac. Vucevic finds Gordon, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Then for the Magic, Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Fournier with the ball, now guarded by Redick. The second effort, Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Pelicans trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That one goes in.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Augustine up top. Now here's Fournier, guarded closely. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Here's Alexander Walker. And he banks in the layup. Alexander Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter. Three-pointer Augustine, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Orlando. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Fournier in at the 3, the small forward. Magic leading by 7. Augustine looking around. Dishes to Fournier. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And that one's good. Ingram.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Augustine with it. Down low. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Hayes. Vucevic with the block. And now Orlando on the break. Augustine's running. Lob pass to Gordon. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Favors comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Hart. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Fournier. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Yes, that goes in. Fultz has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Count it.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Now Fultz. And that one, good. And the Magic lead by 9.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Ball against Fultz. They grab their own miss. And it's Ball in the corner. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. That one falls.
Man, that's a big dude. But Derek Favors shrugging off contact and helping his team.
Ball against Fultz. And the rejection by Favors. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for J.J. Redick. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Fultz. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Ingram kicks to Ball. Ingram against Isaac. Magic leading by 9. And finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
The Magic have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. The Magic shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. And it's Gordon missing. New Orleans now, time running out. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Fultz against Ball. Isaac passes to Gordon. Here's Fultz. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Orlando.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Aaron Gordon.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Back to Isaac. Gordon goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 12.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's good from Ball. He doesn't get the second one. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Here's Gordon. Banked in off the glass. Gordon's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
No good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what